Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me, as a proud daughter and first woman from Puerto Rico to graduate from West Point in 1984, and first female chief of police for Puerto Rico in 2017, to be here today. Exemplifying the theme of Together We Rise and transforming communities across America, less than 2 months ago, the LULAC delegation from Puerto Rico had a historic visit to Washington, D.C., bringing its largest delegation ever of LULAC members to secure nearly $1 billion in immediate relief. After almost 2 years of Hurricanes Irma and Maria, LULAC remains committed, and their voices were heard loud and clear at the Hill and at the White House. Although this is a major victory, a lot remains to be done in terms of execution, and these funds for thousands of people still without roofs or with blue tarps on their homes, without clean and safe water, roads, bridges, schools, or hospitals. The challenge faced by Puerto Rico are complex, because a number of convergent issues, namely bankruptcy, ongoing FBI investigations of corruption, a high level of poverty, migration of highly qualified professionals to the continental United States, and natural disasters such as Hurricanes Irma and Maria. Bankruptcy brought the Puerto Rico Oversight, Management, and Economic Stability Act, better known as PROMESA, in 2016. A U.S. federal law that established an oversight board to assist the government of Puerto Rico in managing its public finances and for other purposes. I'm not here to criticize or praise, but to share with you some noteworthy actions over the last year. Together We Rise, paying retirees their pensions when the retirement system were virtually 0% funded. The General Fund of Puerto Rico now pays $2 billion per year to pay pensions, but it will move to a transparent defined contribution system where retirees will be able to monitor their retirement investments. Transforming communities across America, and this is very close to my heart since I was the chief of police in Puerto Rico. Encouraging police officers to actively monitor and ensure $366 million owed to them in back pay are effectively distributed. They were budgeted by the board for the first time last year. So the first $122 million on back pay were given last year, and now with the new fiscal year in Puerto Rico, which started on 1 July, there'll be a second $122 million, and then finally a third increment. And providing for a 30% salary increase for police officers to offer a better compensation package to retain talent. Also, funds for employer contribution to Social Security are budgeted to ensure police officers have access to a decent retirement. So for those of you who don't know, the police officers in Puerto Rico are not in the Social Security system, but now they will be starting on 1 July. Closer to home, Together We Rise and transforming communities across America in municipalities like Orocovis, Puerto Rico, has brought, since October of 2017, hundreds of volunteers from the organization Healing Emergency Aid Response Team, HEART 911 from New York. Since October of 2017, the Barujas Neighborhood Watch, which is part of the police department, has given them a place to work from and to do their 2-week rotation teams. As of last week, Transforming Communities Across America has expanded the original 19 members of the Neighborhood Watch to now over 40 local residents. In the last years, 329 houses were repaired or rebuilt in Orocovis, and another 125 houses in the municipality of Morovis nearby. Finally, as director of the Selective Service System for the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, I have witnessed LULAC's engagement with local colleges and universities, as well as lobbying for the past 4 years to pass the driver's license legislation. The driver's license legislation allows for automatically entering a young man 18 through 25 in the registry of the Selective Service System as required by federal law. A more long-term effort of Together We Rise and transforming communities across America by opening opportunities to our young generation to have access to federal and, in many states, student aid, loans, and grants. Participation in federally funded job training programs, federal employment, and eligibility for U.S. citizenship for migrants. So at the end of the day, I leave you with these thoughts. Our challenges become opportunities for Americans residing in Puerto Rico to rise together while transforming communities across America. Thank you.